They say these shoes are made for walking, but no one reveals just where they might go. From the bellows of our parents' experiences, we are cloned into their images and prone to the damages that afflicted their fates. As we become grown, we are unapologetically thrown into our own roles without our permission, with no conversation as a precursor to our future existential debates, from innocent young girls to curious young women to moldable young mates. With no options given, we began living in the gates of our established circumstance. Before we can crawl, stand, walk, or dance, we lay cradled in the nervous hands of generational curses and blessings, ingesting preconceived notions of what they claim is destined or what they say they desire us to be. Absorbing like sponges, soaking up all the dysfunction that we see, growing in the soil of an imbalanced society that molds and twists and shapes our family tree, we inherently become the good, the bad, and the ugly, internalized trauma included. Trauma deeply rooted in mothers that are disoriented, weakened, or excluded. Mothers that are soothing children in the arms of their own disillusioned past. Mothers who love with broken hearts that beats twice as fast in an attempt to still love their children and themselves wholeheartedly. Deeply rooted in mothers who are partially or barely on their feet, becoming magicians with tricks, no treats to make ends meet, holding on tightly by the skin of their teeth through grind and grit. Their face barely lit with hopeful eyes, but heavily plagued by a hopeless spirit. Mixed with mothers, fathered by fathers who were never taught honor. No real male leadership encounter. Fathers that were never taught to manifest the word love into a physical form. Fathers who were never taught to show up for themselves or their first, second, third, even their unborn. Fathered by fathers with no direction. Fathers who never developed a healthy self-perception outside of the value of their erection as a sense of identity. And then we plant these same struggles alongside our seeds. Let them feed and watch them wrap around our youth like weeds until these issues are finally strong enough to independently breathe and hold broken families back. Until they're strong enough to keep our families choking on a twisted reality that keeps them hostages to being off track with unrealistic expectations. Today, we are forced to maneuver through a nation that internalizes their fear and manifests the worst of their frustrations. Lack of desire for feminine understanding, so the nation exudes poor communication. No cares are given. She's just a girl, she's just a mother, and they're all just women. Misplaced self-hatred, fueling misogyny. Within all that weight and negativity, their ideas of perfection, she still strives to be the epitome, when in reality she was created to be the epiphany. She was created to be the sculptor of her reality and the painter of her perceptions. She was created to be the embodiment of an imperfect perfection. She was created to help erect the beings we were all born to be, removing the toxins from our beings and granting generational audacity. Through her, we can reset the stage for our youth and let our children become the authors of their lives by living in their truth. And as mothers, lovers, sisters, aunties, friends, and wives, we can transform into what we never thought we could be. Living life with insight and growing purposefully, gratefully, beautifully, masterfully achieving whatever it is that we choose. But to achieve that, she must embark on that journey, and she has to walk in her shoes.